According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgeries. Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket scatter.
The whispers surrounding Sunny Hostin's personal life have taken a wild and dramatic twist. But the latest revelations about her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, are downright jaw-dropping. Imagine this. A man once admired as a top orthopedic surgeon with an impeccable reputation is now allegedly neck-deep in one of the most scandalous insurance fraud cases New York has ever seen. But wait, here's the twist that's got everyone gasping. Rumors are swirling that Dr. Hostin might have cut a secret deal with the FBI to save himself. And the most shocking part? In doing so, he's reportedly left his own wife high and dry, blindsiding Sunny in a move that could shatter her world. Could Sunny Hostin's glamorous life be falling apart right in front of us? Let's peel back the layers and uncover the gritty details. To start, let's paint the scene vividly. Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, once celebrated as a medical genius, is now being dragged into a high-stakes lawsuit under the RICO Act. Yes, the same law typically reserved for mafia bosses and crime syndicates. This isn't some minor courtroom drama, it's a full-blown legal storm. The charges, fraudulent billing practices, and allegedly pocketing hidden kickbacks.
Perspective on this. I don't really know what happened with this. The facts will come out. What I have a problem with is the core of who this woman is. Unlike you, I don't watch The View, bro. All I do is see clips. I know you do.
It's like
twice a day.
But here's all I hear from her. America's violent, America's racist, America's bad.
The lawsuit accuses Hostin of being involved in schemes that have bled hundreds of millions from the insurance system, leaving a financial mess that could sink the couple's combined fortune. And here's where things get even messier. The documents name Emmanuel as a central figure in the fraud, tying him directly to the shady deals that triggered this colossal legal meltdown. But the word on the street? Emmanuel might have seen the writing on the wall and decided to flip. He's reportedly been negotiating quietly with federal authorities, possibly striking a deal to protect himself at any cost. Could this betrayal of trust be the beginning of Sunny's downfall? Stay tuned, because the drama is just getting started. The whispers are getting louder, and they suggest that Dr. Emmanuel Hostin might have spilled some explosive secrets.
RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
Here's the catch. While U.S. law prevents him from testifying directly against his wife, insiders claim he may have handed over enough indirect evidence to put Sunny Hostin in the crosshairs. And the stakes? If the rumors hold any truth, this alleged deal includes a jaw-dropping forfeiture of assets, possibly amounting to $500 million in damages. If that's even remotely accurate, Sunny could be facing a nightmare. Legal chaos on one side and total financial ruin on the other. But what about her role in all of this? Let's dig a little deeper. The world knows Sunny as a sharp-witted legal expert and a fearless co-host on The View. But could there be a darker side to her story? The gossip swirling around this case hints that Emmanuel's supposed confessions might implicate her in some way, either through knowledge of or involvement in his alleged shady business practices. Sunny, however, isn't backing down one bit. She's been fiercely defending her husband, calling the accusations baseless, and even threatening to launch a defamation countersuit.
Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme.
But here's the kicker. Some are wondering if all this aggressive posturing is just a smokescreen to cover up deeper secrets. Could Sunny be hiding more than she's letting on? Now let's talk about their marriage, because it's not looking like a picture of bliss. Rumors are flying that the strain of this scandal has driven a serious wedge between Sunny and Emmanuel. Sources close to the couple claim their relationship has been unraveling ever since the legal drama exploded. Allegedly, Emmanuel feels abandoned, saying his wife is more consumed with maintaining her public image than standing by him in his time of need. So, Is this marriage on the verge of collapse? And are Sunny's public denials masking a storm brewing behind closed doors? This story is heating up fast. There's a lot more to uncover.
Pat, you're married. Tom, you're married. If your husband's doing something, if he's allegedly doing something like this, you guys would know if your wives were up to.
The rumor mill is in overdrive, and it's not just the legal drama that's making waves. There are whispers that Sunny Hostin has been emotionally checked out of her marriage. Some sources even claim she's got a new romantic interest on the side. If that's true, it could explain Emmanuel's reported feelings of betrayal and his alleged decision to cooperate with the feds. With this kind of personal chaos brewing, his willingness to flip suddenly seems much more plausible.
Various stuff. Let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic...
But let's not get too distracted by the personal drama, because the RICO lawsuit itself is a beast of its own. If you're unfamiliar with RICO, here's what you need to know. These laws are brutal. They were originally crafted to take down mobsters, and they allow for triple damages, which means anyone found guilty could face devastating financial penalties. We're talking payouts so massive, they could financially wreck every single defendant involved.
He was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services.
Now, here's where things get even uglier. The case against Emmanuel claims he performed unnecessary surgeries and exploited loopholes in New York's no-fault insurance system to rack up sky-high medical bills. According to the lawsuit, patients involved in minor car accidents ended up receiving surgeries that were, in many cases, medically unjustified. The goal? To milk the system dry while disguising it as legitimate care. And get this, the lawsuit isn't just some vague accusation. The complaint is nearly 700 pages long, with years of detailed allegations targeting not only Emmanuel, but also a whole network of medical practitioners who allegedly played a role in this sprawling scheme. This isn't just a simple case of overbilling. This is a complex web of alleged fraud that could take down multiple careers. As for Sunny, she's coming out swinging. She's blasted the insurance company as desperate, claiming they're using her public persona to sensationalize the case and smear her family's name. In a particularly fiery statement, she declared, "Our family will not be intimidated and harassed." Sunny seems determined to fight this battle tooth and nail. But with so many layers to this scandal, will her defense be enough to protect their crumbling empire? This showdown is just getting started. "We remain unbowed," Sunny declared, but not everyone's buying it. Critics are whispering that her defiance might be a well-crafted smokescreen, a bold move to divert attention from the swirling accusations about her possible involvement. Is this a strategic front to protect herself? Or is Sunny genuinely fighting for her family's survival? Then, there's the suspicious timing of Emmanuel's alleged deal with the FBI. According to insiders, as his co-defendants began flipping like dominoes, Emmanuel saw the writing on the wall. His chances of escaping this legal hurricane without damage? Close to zero. Rumors now claim he's in full survival mode, throwing everything and everyone under the bus to secure a plea deal and salvage whatever scraps of freedom he can. And here's the twist that has legal circles buzzing. While Emmanuel legally can't testify against Sunny, whispers suggest he's handed over enough incriminating evidence to tip the scales against her. If true, this betrayal cuts deep. Could the man Sunny once praised as her rock now be the very one triggering her downfall? But the most shocking part of all, the money. The financial stakes in this lawsuit are beyond astronomical. With hundreds of millions in damages on the line, any verified claims of asset forfeiture could leave the Hostins completely wiped out.
His being, his humor, his personality, his kindness, he's very...
Imagine losing everything. Their multi-million-dollar homes, luxury cars, and elite lifestyle reduced to a mere memory of privilege and excess. And while Sunny continues to hold her head high on The View, projecting grace and unshakable confidence, cracks are starting to show. How long can she keep up the act if her world is crumbling behind closed doors? With the walls closing in and betrayal lurking at home, it's only a matter of time before the truth reveals itself, and it's bound to be explosive.
To comment on other people's marriages because I don't want anybody to comment on mine, but they've been married 19 years.
Adding another layer of drama to this already explosive saga are the rumors swirling around Emmanuel Hostin's growing bitterness. Insiders claim that behind closed doors, he's seething with resentment towards Sunny, accusing her of abandoning him when he needed her the most. Some speculate that his alleged cooperation with the feds isn't just a desperate legal strategy, it's personal. They say it's his way of exacting revenge, a calculated act of defiance against the wife he believes left him stranded. True or not, these whispers paint a grim picture of a marriage stretched to its breaking point. The emotional toll, combined with the legal chaos, is casting a shadow over what once appeared to be a solid power couple. What makes this situation even more captivating is how it clashes with Sunny's carefully curated public image. She's known as a fierce legal analyst, a woman who has built her brand on strong moral principles and holding others accountable. But now, the spotlight is on her. The tables have turned, and she's the one facing public scrutiny. If the rumors of her indirect involvement in Emmanuel's alleged crimes prove to be more than speculation, it could deliver a devastating blow, not just to her marriage, but to her career and reputation. Then there's the human toll. Picture the sleepless nights, the mounting stress, and the constant media frenzy. For the Hostins, this isn't just about lawsuits and court appearances. This is a battle for survival, a fight to protect everything they've built. Sunny may be holding her head high in public, but the cracks are starting to show. The rumors of marital turmoil and financial devastation are becoming harder to ignore, and with every headline, the pressure mounts.
The delusion of saying that he has kindness in his heart. He's so mean.
Joy, she called him positive.
He's the meanest president we've ever had, and I was around when Nixon was.
As Sunny struggles to maintain her composure on The View, viewers can't help but wonder how long she can keep up the act. Emmanuel's alleged deal with the FBI may be dominating the headlines now, but Sunny's legal troubles are their own storm brewing, and they could easily become just as destructive. This isn't just about a marriage or a lawsuit anymore. The stakes are much higher, and the Hostins are teetering on the brink of a complete public unraveling. The storm Sunny Hostin is facing isn't just about her husband's legal disaster or his alleged backdoor deal with the FBI. It's a full-on avalanche of problems crashing down from all directions. From lawsuits targeting her controversial role on The View to whispers of defamation suits that could destroy her public image, Sunny's career might be standing on its last leg. Could we be witnessing the fall of a woman who once seemed untouchable in the public eye? The drama in her personal life pales in comparison to the chaos brewing in her professional world. Sunny's empire, built on years of legal expertise, television presence, and outspoken opinions, is now teetering dangerously on the brink. It's no longer a matter of protecting her marriage. It's a battle to save her reputation, her career, and the legacy she's worked so hard to build. One of the most explosive legal battles Sunny is facing? The headline-grabbing showdown with Democratic Senator John Fetterman. That's right, the prominent Pennsylvania politician has taken his fight with Sunny and The View straight to the courtroom, and it's anything but a minor scuffle. The whole saga started during one of those infamous no-holds-barred debates on the show, where tensions are always high and no topic is off-limits. Known for her fearless, unfiltered takes, Sunny allegedly made comments about Fetterman that crossed the line. Way over the line, according to the senator. While the exact words remain tightly under wraps due to legal confidentiality, insiders say the remarks were harsh enough to spark a full-blown defamation lawsuit. This isn't just about a verbal misstep, it's a potentially career-ending move if the courts rule against her. What's worse, this isn't an isolated issue. Sunny's critics are circling like sharks. claiming she's become a liability for The View, with her bold opinions dragging the show into controversy after controversy. If the lawsuit snowballs, it could trigger a chain reaction that pulls down not only Sunny's media gigs, but her credibility as a respected legal voice. The stakes couldn't be higher. She's not just fighting legal battles. She's fighting to stay relevant in a world that's ready to turn its back. The big question now is, can Sunny navigate her way out of this chaos and salvage what's left of her reputation? Or are we watching her empire crumble in real time? One wrong move, and everything she's worked for could come crashing down. Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over. Now, here's where the drama takes a jaw-dropping twist. Fetterman isn't just targeting Sunny Hostin personally, he's going after the entire production of The View. His legal team is reportedly arguing that the show's producers failed to maintain proper oversight, allowing things to spiral completely out of control. If this claim holds up in court, it could send shockwaves through the media industry. Why? Because this lawsuit doesn't just question Sunny's bold on-air comments, it digs into the very fabric of The View's culture. Is the show fostering a reckless environment where unfiltered commentary runs wild? Or is this simply a case of a public figure with thin skin overreacting to criticism? Either way, the stakes are sky high. The outcome could set a precedent, redefining how media platforms handle controversial statements and how much responsibility producers carry for their hosts' opinions. But just when it seemed like Sunny could focus on fighting one legal battle, another bombshell exploded. Enter Melania Trump. Yes, the Melania Trump. Rumor has it the former First Lady has taken legal action against Sunny and The View over comments made during a recent on-air segment. And this isn't your typical celebrity spat. This one could get expensive fast. Sources say Sunny made speculative remarks about Melania's personal life that the Trumps found downright offensive. And let's be real, this isn't the first time Melania's name has been dragged into the show's fiery discussions. Over the years, she's been a frequent topic of debate on The View, often painted in a less than flattering light. But this time, it seems Melania's had enough and is ready to hit back where it hurts. The rumored lawsuit, dubbed by some as the Millennial Defamation Showdown, is already making waves. A former First Lady facing off against a high-profile TV host with millions on the line? It's a headline writer's dream. If the rumors are true and this case heads to court, the financial damages could be staggering. We're talking potential payouts that could wipe out Sunny's earnings, The View's reputation, and even send shockwaves through the daytime television landscape. One thing's certain, this isn't just about bruised egos. With Sunny already entangled in Fetterman's lawsuit and her husband's legal nightmare looming overhead, this latest battle with Melania could be the final blow that pushes her career and public image over the edge. Stay tuned, because things are only getting messier from here. What makes this legal battle even juicier is the speculation that Melania Trump's lawsuit isn't just about settling a personal grudge. It's about sending a very public message. Some believe that Melania's legal team is aiming beyond Sunny Hostin and targeting the media industry as a whole. If true, this case could be a pivotal moment in the ever-heated debate over media accountability, pushing the boundaries between free speech and personal attacks into uncharted territory. But let's not overlook the toll this is taking on Sunny's career. Being a co-host on The View isn't just another gig. It's a coveted position with massive influence. Millions of viewers tune in daily, and opinions shared on that stage don't just echo, they roar. But with that level of influence comes serious responsibility, and Sunny's mounting legal troubles are drawing unwanted attention to the show itself. Critics are starting to ask the hard questions. Has The View become too polarizing? Too reckless? Some are even calling for stricter controls on what the hosts can say, which could fundamentally reshape the show's famously fiery format. If the network clamps down, The View might lose the raw, unfiltered energy that made it a household name. And then there's ABC, the network behind the scenes, reportedly sweating over the storm of negative publicity. Insiders suggest that executives are discussing stricter editorial guidelines to rein in controversial statements before they explode into full-blown scandals. But here's the real kicker. There's speculation that ABC could be quietly reconsidering Sunny's place on the show. Rumors are swirling that if the lawsuits keep stacking up, Sunny's job could be on the chopping block. Is the network looking to distance itself from one of its most outspoken stars? Only time will tell, but things aren't looking good. Tension behind the scenes is reportedly at a boiling point, and Sunny's future on The View could be hanging by a thread. But what about Sunny herself? With her career under fire, her personal life in turmoil, and media headlines dragging her through the mud, how much more can she handle? Insiders say she's putting on a brave face, but behind the scenes, the pressure is mounting. Can she weather this storm, or is this the beginning of the end for her time in the spotlight? The answer might come sooner than we think. Imagine being trapped in a whirlwind of lawsuits, a collapsing marriage, and constant media scrutiny. For most people, that kind of pressure would be unbearable. But Sunny Hostin? She's still showing up, locking horns in heated debates on The View, and even addressing some of the controversies head-on. On the surface, she's holding it together, but insiders are whispering a very different story. Behind closed doors, the cracks are widening. Sources say Sunny has become more withdrawn, leaning heavily on a small, trusted group of friends to help her navigate this storm. The pressure is so intense that some speculate she's seriously considering stepping away from The View, at least temporarily, to focus on her growing legal battles and the chaos in her personal life. But make no mistake, Sunny isn't just on the defensive. She's coming out swinging. She's not just taking hits, she's dishing them right back, threatening counter lawsuits for defamation and emotional distress. Take her fiery response to the Fetterman lawsuit, for example. In a bold statement, she accused the senator of abusing the legal system to silence her and vowed to fight tooth and nail. Her response to the rumored Melania Trump lawsuit? Equally defiant. Sunny's making it clear that she won't back down without a fight. Sources close to her say she's preparing to argue that her controversial comments fall squarely under the protection of free speech, one of the pillars of American democracy. Heavy stakes for sure, but Sunny seems ready to go all in. Yet, here's the burning question. Is Sunny's fierce defiance a show of resilience, or is it a desperate attempt to cling to her crumbling empire? Critics warn that her aggressive stance could backfire, painting her as combative, uncooperative, and unwilling to accept responsibility for the fallout surrounding her. If the lawsuits keep piling up, this perception could be damaging. On the flip side, her supporters see her as a warrior, standing her ground and defending her right to speak her mind in a world that often tries to silence bold women. To them, she's not just fighting for herself, she's fighting for free speech and for the right to be unapologetically outspoken. With tensions boiling over and her future on the line, Sunny's next moves will determine whether she emerges as a victorious fighter or another cautionary tale of a star burned by the spotlight. Stay tuned, because this battle is far from over. No matter how this plays out, one thing's for sure. The stakes couldn't be higher. The outcome of Sunny Hostin's legal battles won't just impact her life, it could ripple across the media landscape, sparking discussions about accountability, free speech, and the blurred lines between public figures and the press. This saga is far bigger than one woman's career. It's about what we, as a society, expect from media platforms and those who hold influential positions. In a time when trust in media is at an all-time low, these lawsuits highlight a critical debate. Where do we draw the line between bold, informative commentary and harmful rhetoric? Platforms like The View are under a microscope, raising the question, are they fostering healthy, diverse debates that drive progress? Or have they evolved into breeding grounds for sensationalism, drama, and controversy at any cost? Sunny Hostin's world is undoubtedly at a crossroads. The lawsuits, the rumors, and the swirling controversies are all interconnected pieces of a much larger puzzle. The big question, will she weather this storm and come out stronger on the other side, rebuilding her reputation and securing her legacy? Or will she become another cautionary tale, a high-profile casualty of the cutthroat world of media and celebrity? One thing is clear. This story is far from over. The twists, the betrayals, and the battles ahead will continue to shape not only Sunny's fate, but perhaps the future of media accountability itself. So, what do you think? Is Sunny Hostin a victim of circumstance, trapped in a media frenzy she didn't see coming? Or has her own ambition and defiance played a role in the chaos she's facing? We'd love to hear your take. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more breaking updates on this wild and unpredictable saga. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.